Border History, Episode 1, Macedonia. Before I start in this video, I'm not going to refer to ethnicities that lived around this region or in this region. I don't want to flame or open a can of worms, okay? As far as information shows us about the history of the territory of Macedonia, it goes as far as back as 43 CE. We have a lot of other maps, but this one is the most notable. The first map that depicts or shows the territory so-called Macedonia is the map of the geographer Pomponius in 43 CE. The territory that Pomponius describes covers what today is known as Central Macedonia, the region of Greece. We have many other maps, documents about the history of the borders of this region. The most information we can get is from the Roman cartography. When the Romans conquered the Balkans at 168 BC, the Romans immediately went into action by forming new provinces in the new conquered territories, forming the provinces of Epirus, Illyrical Macedonia, Moesia, Thrace, etc. The Roman Macedonia was a territory that covered or stretched from the Shar Mountains west to the Aegean Sea in the south, and the Balkan Mountains to the east, and the Vardar River in the north. The borders of the province kept changing in the coming years. The region most of the times, together with other regions, kept changing its borders. Like for example, in the 5th century CE, the province was divided into two other provinces, Macedonia I and Macedonia II. Macedonia I was the province that had Thessaloniki as capital, and Macedonia II, Salortaris, had Skopje as capital. The borders changed even more drastically after the great migrations from the east started. The great migrations from the east, or Asia, started around the 7th century CE with the migration of the Slavs and other nomadic tribes like the Turkic and Hunnic tribes. When the Bulgar tribes came to the Balkans in 680 AD, conquering Moesia and conquering more over the years and forming their first empire, called the First Bulgarian Empire, established in the year 681 AD and existed up to 1018 AD. The Bulgars changed the whole situation in the Balkans together with Slav tribes. So in 1018, the First Bulgar Empire fell to the Byzantine Empire and was established as a theme of Bulgaria in 1018 AD up to 1040 AD. So this impacted much on the evolution of the borders of the Macedonian province or region. This time the Macedonian province didn't exist in the old borders, or it covered a part of Thrace from 800 AD up to the merge with Thrace theme in 1000 AD. However, the old region name remained spoken by the people that lived around there and was kept known as Macedonia. However, the region was conquered by multiple other powers and empires. The coming years, such as the Second Bulgarian Empire from 1119s up to 1340s. After that, it fell under the Serb Empire from 1347 up to 1370s. Under the Serb rule in 1371, the Ottomans invaded the Vukašin and Uglesha domain. A battle took place in 1371 in Marica, resulting in decisive victory for the Ottomans. Until 1389, when the Ottomans won another massive battle against the new Christian alliance in the Balkans. This resulted into the full merge of the Macedonian region under the Ottoman rule. Until 1800s, a lot of ethnicities like the Serbs, Romanians, Albanians, Bulgarians tried over the years to form their own states in the region of Macedonia. Until after the First Russo-Turkish War 1806 to 1812, ethnicities like Bulgarians seek support from the Russians to form an independent state called Bulgaria, stretching from Thrace to Macedonia. However, Bulgarians weren't the only ethnicity living in the region. Albanians were too the major living people of Macedonia. Even the region itself was named Kosovo Vilayet after 1877. However, the region we know as Macedonia was now divided into other vilayets. The southwestern part of the region was named or was under Manasir Vilayet. The southeastern part was Selanik Vilayet. The northern part was Kosovo Vilayet until 1913. The largest cities of the region, Shkupi and Monastir. Now I'm talking about the northern region, of course. Both being Albanian cities, also had a major role in the future of the Macedonian region. From 800s up to the Second World War, Albanians tried, succeeded, and lost by trying to incorporate the most of the region into the Albanian principality. Many propositions were made from Albanian politicians and leaders, but the superpowers didn't give a damn about their needs, but answered the calls to their fellow Christian brothers and sisters. Yes, I'm talking about Slavs and Greeks. After Russia fed its children with food as much as it had, Slavs and Greeks rose up and fought the Ottomans. The most notable military actions were the Balkan Wars, 1912 to 1913, resulting in a total crash for the Albanian plain. Macedonia was divided into three different spheres after 1913, after the Second Balkan War: the Bulgarian, Greek, and Serbian. The Bulgarian was covering east of the region, this time the Belasica Mountains and Kustendil. The Greek was covering Selanik and Florina. The Serbian was covering the northern part of the region that was known also as Kosovo Vilayet, and almost 80% and 70% of the lakes of and Prespa. Until 1915, almost a year after the First World War, when Bulgaria joined the Central Powers, up to 1917, all of Macedonia was under the Bulgarian rule. The Serbians lost to the Bulgarians, Macedonia, Morava, Kosovo. Until the counter-offensive by the Allies after the Battle of Florina in 1917, Bulgarians started to lose the captured territory of Macedonia to Serbia. After 1918, the region of Macedonia came under the Yugoslav rule, also known as the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes, a kingdom that was formed between 1917 and 1918. The region of Macedonia stayed divided into three spheres: Bulgarian, Greek, and Serb, until the Second World War, after Bulgaria becoming ally of Nazi Germany. From 1st March 1941, Bulgaria again rushed into capturing the northern part of Macedonia from 41 to 43. After 1943, Sofia was bombed by the Allied forces and the partisans started their war, and northern Macedonia fell again under the Serb rule, or this time the communist Yugoslav rule. From 1945 up to 1991, northern Macedonia was part of Yugoslavia. Sometimes from 1946 to 63, the northern part of Macedonia was under the Yugoslav rule as People's Republic of Macedonia. Then, after 63, it was named Socialist Republic of Macedonia until 91. So now you can find the answer why was the ancient region of Macedonia divided into different parts, and why the Greeks didn't want or like the name that the Furum used. I think Tito was in rush, so he just said, we call it Macedonia. However, the northern part of Macedonia stayed a Socialist Republic of Macedonia until 1991, until the Declaration of Independence, and up to 1993 when it became member of the UN, until 2018, June 17, the name of the northern part of the region of Macedonia stayed Macedonia. After that, Greece and Fyrom agreed, and the name of the state was changed the Republic of Northern Macedonia. The other parts of the divided spheres of the region, like the Bulgarian sphere, was divided into two regions, the Kustendil and Blagoevgrad, meaning no Bulgarian Macedonia or no East Macedonia inside Bulgaria. However, the Greek sphere, or the southern part of the region of Macedonia, is divided into three regions: West Macedonia, Central, and East Macedonia. All these three regions make up the great Greek Macedonian region, or the traditional Greek Macedonian region.